see you again in the dark side.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to This is the Police. I'm your host, the Fat and the Furious. Welcome back. We're going to be continuing on day 2, making sure we get these fat dubskis, make sure people go to jail. The usual. So, Francis Kendrick announces a retirement date. Oh, there's coffee stains all over these. Legendary singer Guanaro Crespo comes to Freeburg. Construction of Cinema Museum postponed again. Damn, this city sounds worse than my city, but when a police officer is too tired to be effective, he will ask for the day off. Sometimes officers will request days off even when they're at full strength. Some of the reasons you'll hear are far-fetched, while some are very serious. Don't overindulge your subordinates. Don't antagonize them either. Remember, everybody's got secrets, and you've got to make sure these guys have your back. Butch Jr., my cats ate some cream past its sell-by date, and they had diarrhea all night. They are better now, but I'd like to spend the day with them. No, I'm sorry. I think I forgot to mute my fish. No, what? In addition to their performance ratings, officers also possess rank. Employees begin at the lowest rank and can be elevated in rank with 1, 2, or 3 stripes. Once a week, you can pass out stripes and improve the rank of an employee. If you think that no one is worthy of the honor some week, you can postpone the ceremony until later. Insignias won't go out until your people are ready. Wait, what? Why did you level up? What? Employees of rank are not only increase in professionalism, but also learn to command. Whether a ranking officer is on scene or his or her colleagues are more likely to perform better than usual. Sometimes when cops get ranks, they start thinking more seriously about their service. This can mean less drinking and more time spent on the job. Some might even turn out to be dependable. Hell yeah. I don't know what the B means, but backup maybe? Yeah, that's what it must mean. Wow, this guy deserves a promotion. Look how high he is. How do I give you a stripe? Boom. You definitely earned a stripe. And I'm gonna hold on to that one. Freiburg isn't one of those cities where you listen to what they say or nothing at all. You can always select a song from your collection and play it at any time, just like in real life. Well, the life of your grandfather. Let's just play that because I'm not actually listening to music in this. Because I don't know if I'll get a fat copyright strike for it, but Sweet Ginger, what does it say? Sweet Ginger something. Looks like an interesting song. You can listen over the top of it, and then let's learn how to hire and fire cops. Ooh. Affairs. Police station. Labor market. Ooh. You have a certain number of paid job openings for which you can hire any available applicant. Job slots are separated between officers and detectives. Hire for sure. I don't want to hire this guy. No, thank you. I'll hire you though. Shift A. Personnel. Want to free up a slot time to fire some. Oh wow. Roy. Price and Roy. Well, Price is valuable. Roy, you're not valuable. Sorry, get the hell out of here. If you have legal grounds for termination, nobody ask questions. You might need to fire them anyways. Legally be damned, but that could land you in additional proceedings, and your other staff will become more worried about keeping their jobs than they are about actually doing their jobs. Another way to free up a slot is by having a police officer. Whoa, what? Wow. So once they get to a certain age, you can fire them. Can I fire you? Okay, so when they get old, you can fire them as well. So if I wanted to fire you, I could... Okay, okay. That actually makes sense. So... I thought that said Officer Bologna, but... Nick Hunter. Ooh. Anyways, so we can hire 2 more people. Political views. I don't care about their political views. They're here to work for me, not have political views. So I have my cop slots full and then a detective slot. So Johnny Iron, he looks kind of cool. You know what? Even though that guy's like more professional, I'm just gonna get Johnny Hire or whatever his name is. Johnny Iron. Wow, I have a ton of people. Oh, Roy's getting fired. Oh wait. Okay. Vandalism. We received a frightening call from the local cathedral. This morning, the abbot discovered that someone entered the old cemetery during the night. The old yard's tombstones were painted with satanic symbols, and some have been broken into pieces. It seems that they are even marks from shovels, but the abbot would say no more. So I'm going to use some of my lower people for this, because I could probably send him on a job by himself. So, let's see. I want someone who's definitely 150. And then I'm going to send some of my lower people up there with him. Like, if I send Tabasky, she could, like, level up. But... Atticus Tower. Vandalism. Businessman Harley Jones, looking out of his window, saw 2 teenagers scratching offensive slogans into his new car. Bureaucrats. Anyways, we'll send these 2 guys. We really don't care about Roy. I would like not to fail any of our jobs, but... So, a waitress named Mila reports that she just served a chicken, Eddie, and a Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal she'd seen on television this morning. The culprit is sitting at the window eating a cheeseburger. So I don't think this is a very serious one. I don't really want to send anybody on this. Maybe if I do this, should be fine. Let's see. So they caught the guy and officers unharmed. Good. The report of vandalism. Damn it. Oh, that means these people might not be able to take care of it by themselves. Or who did I send? Austin and Asano. They probably won't be able to take care of it by themselves. Suspicious individual had mistaken retired officer Frank Nero for the fugitive in question. Oh no. Wait, what? King Louis or Sam Scorn, King Louis nightclub. Mr. Bloyd, my bouncer, stuffed himself with Mexican food again, and now he can't get off the can. Meantime, the line outside of the club is stretching around the block. We need somebody outside who can tell the cool guys from the punks. I kind of want to send him. This guy's black. He knows who's cool and who's not cool. Oh, that's gonna get someone pissed. I didn't even mean it to be offensive. Whatever. Send it, YOLO. I don't give a fuck.
11.
Christopher G. Sand Ice Area. An anonymous call just came in. A clown carrying balloons at the skating rink is selling crack to teenagers. Bruh, hook me up, fam. Let's send Prudy and this guy. No, not you. You. Because we definitely want her to be at least 150. What does the X mean? Alright, whatever. We don't need him. Yeah, you know what? Give me that cash. Oh, we almost failed this. Suicide threat. A naked man is carrying a canister of gasoline and is threatening to set himself on fire unless his favorite chewing gum becomes popular again. That's kind of hard. That's hard to just do, like, instantly, but yeah, we'll send some people after you. Also, police station, what? Oh, labor market. Oh, right, I can get a new officer because of that. Let me hire you for shift B. Oh, man. Ugh.
Looks like we have a situation here.
Take the clown onto the ice rink. No, we're gonna,
1111.
aha! We bought that crack cocaine off of him. Hell yeah. We always love getting crack.
411.
Suicide threat. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Hell yeah. Alright, well, we did good. We don't need Robbins, and we definitely don't need Roy. Yeah, whatever. Screw Roy. Or not Roy, Robbins. Robbins is not... I thought he was a cool cat, but he's not. At least I got some fat bands out of it. Let's see. Everyone's hella tired, so I'm just gonna end the day. To reveal his identity when his time is right. Feminist organization denied official feminazis. Enemies using feminists to destroy Freeburg. Oh, I love these articles.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
Wow,
To get to my
rude.
front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time.
Damn.
Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots. In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene, or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all three of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old. Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that.
Oof.
Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
To be honest, that was pretty sad. Anyways, I was up on the and I have this ringing ear in my ears. Yeah, sure. I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together today. Prudy, no. Yes, sure, whatever, Prudy. I am not letting you come into work today. Can I, let hell of these people stay home? Basically, my goal is to not let these people come because they're going to be hella tired. I'll probably just use this guy and Price a lot and Anderson. Like I said, we're going to choose this Sweet Ginger Green. Hell yeah. I really didn't want to bring them today because they pulled an extra all-nighter, but if someone commits a serious crime and flees the scene, the case goes to your detectives. Oh! They investigate the crime scene, interview the witnesses, and gather information whatever information seems pertinent. One of your detectives will be lead investigator on the case. You can assign an additional detective in any case who will work under the lead investigator as subordinates. The more professional the lead investigator, the more efficient the team. So we want Iron, of course. We're going to throw Mole, Armstrong, and we're going to actually throw Armstrong there. Like that. A member of the city's cleaning crew saw an elderly man approaching some expensive cars in the parking lot, carrying a long iron rod. The whole street could hear him shouting, "Bastards, thieves, bloodsuckers." Let's just send these two. I shouldn't have had them stay an extra day. Successful assignments failed. Not good. Oh man. Well, let's see. Oh, suburb, a carjacking. A gas station surveillance camera recorded a car that's been on the stolen vehicles list. Alright, well, these two, go on it. So, honestly, this city is hella weird. Doesn't seem like a lot of good stuff going on. Detectives have interviewed witnesses, collected evidence from the scene, and are pursuing the investigation. Expected results. Okay, so if I remember correctly, with these photos and stuff, or the frames, you have to frame it in order. Clues. Eric Graham, a drunk witness. They drove by in a sedan. They shot him like a machine gun. I didn't see much. I only heard a few muffled shots. He got what he deserved. He's been causing trouble for a long time, and recently he's been lots of cursing and carrying on. I don't remember the car, and the neighborhood was quiet. I never heard any shots. The police these days don't do nothing. I almost died myself. I went to buy some medicine and was nearly hit by some idiot's car. Black activist Ronnie Monroe was found shot outside his home. So he walked out and he was gunned down. That's what we know so far. And by the clues, it looks like it was a drive-by. But at the same time, you have people like Miss Cobb, who says there was no car and it was quiet. You have Mr. Carpenter saying that he was almost hit by someone's car, meaning that this could be true, but we don't know that. We have two people saying gunshots, but one says muffled and the other one's like he doesn't really say out loud, but it's like, I don't know, machine guns are loud. He didn't really see much is what he said, so I can't really trust what he says because he's also drunk. But Mr. Clayton said, gunshots, so I can believe, it was a drive-by. So we don't have any more clues on it yet. So, City Hall. Oh, what the hell? What? A racist gang has recently made some trouble in the city. They're capturing black townspeople and beating them to death. Recently, they sent a message to the local radio station promising to kill all black doctors, firemen, and police. We don't need any more dead people, especially not mere months before the election. The racists are gaining more and more followers, and even some of our citizens support them. You'll have to fire all your black employees over the next 2 days due to mounting racial tension. What? Wait, what? Is Anderson black? I hope not. Oh man, so by the looks of it, these two people are gonna have to go. You know what? Investigations. Okay. They don't have any frames yet. Damn, that's wild. What the hell? Desire Park, suspicious individual. Corey Ramsey, mother of several children, special conserves wearing I have to see what that is. Bifocal, seated on a bench outside the way. He's been watching the children for over an hour. Oh yeah. We don't like that. Search car. Wait a second. Search car. God damn it. I hope they're not serious that I actually have to fire all my black officers, because that's hella dumb. Alright, well at least they caught the person they needed to catch. Mr. Blight, I'm opening it for everybody from Martial Arts Club. Hold a sparring match for one of my students. Take on your toughest cop. After the fight, I'll teach your man a new trick. Something that'll help him outside on the streets. You know what? Anderson, go do it. Send it. Homicide report. Hell yeah. Okay. Your detectives present frames, different versions of what might have happened at the crime scene. Open investigation. So, if they get it wrong half the time, but a good cop can separate fact from fiction if they know how to look at the case material. The more professional detectives working on an investigation, the better their instincts. To get your suspects, you'll need to figure out the true sequence of events at the crime scene. Using the frames, you'll think likely, sometimes with a little guesswork thrown. If you add up all the sequences fails, you're probably telling the wrong. Yeah, okay. So, a sedan, come around the corner, and then boom, hit him with the gratata. Yeah, here we go. Or it could be like that. Wait, when an investigation pans out, you'll have yourself a suspect. Sometimes there's more than one, but in this case, you're technically... Oh, wow. Travis Horton, a known racist, has already several previous convictions. Your detectives have information on the whereabouts of... there might be a number of locations to choose from. So, to carry out the arrest, 2 officers must escort the lead investigator. Is not on duty. The arrest will have to wait, but remember the fugitive once professionally to your schedule clears. Okay. Also remember, if the criminals react in different ways, a frightened thief is likely to surrender. A brutal killer might want to just see how many he can take with him. With the more dangerous criminals, you'll... Okay, so, I'm gonna bring, the SWAT. I'm a Gene Jadaski and Yancey. Might as well, Kevin's Throat Bar. A bartender reports that a couple of dancers started fighting over tips and a cat fight broke out on stage. I bet people enjoy that, so we're gonna send you. I'm not gonna fire my African American, I'm just gonna say this out. I'm not actually gonna fire these people or any of the black people. I want to see what happens when you don't do what City Hall says, and also I feel like it's not right. Oh wow, good job, Anderson. Chief, I just about nailed the jab a couple of times, but he was too fast for me and won on points. But I don't really understand all their rules, so I can't keep track of the points very well. But he was alright. Even showed me a few tricks after the match. I got carried away and little pulled my back. Think I could take the day off? I would totally let you take the day off. A bartender reported a fight that has broken out between a patron and the bar's bouncer. The man, apparently drunk, had climbed on the stage while the local singer was performing and tried to sing a duet with her. Oh, we are not going to have a good one on this one. Oh, well, at least our SWAT's almost there. We're almost going to be able to deal with this situation.
We have a situation here.
Oh, yes. On the stage, two strippers are going at it, and it's gone beyond arguing to a full cat fight. The bouncer is fast asleep, clearly too wasted to handle the situation. The drunken patrons are happily watching the fight. Shut off the music, turn the light. Oblivious, as the bartender throw it on the gas, step on the stage, throw the water.
311A.
Hell yeah. Skip it. Close it. Homicide report. Offender caught. Hell yeah. Case closed. You were able to arrest all suspects. Wow. Wow, he went from 200 on the start of this case to 350. He gained like a solid 150 like plus points on that. I'm gonna give him a little promotion thing. I think he earned it.
311A.
And the fight report. Offender escapes. That's fine. Honestly, I didn't think they were... I'm probably going to fire Price, to be honest. Shift A. I don't want to order any of these people to work tomorrow. They don't need to. Mole, Armstrong, did Brito. Shift A. Almost all of them are very, like, you know, ready to work. So, yeah, end day. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's kind of messed up. Officer Blaine explains, I thought she was a... No. Oh. City has no problems with racists. Does that mean he doesn't mind that they're racist, or he like doesn't like, or like he supports the racists? I don't know.
Why would a man need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn. I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn. In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn. I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it.
Ooh.
Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me, my family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
So, half of me wants to help Kendrick, because like I can understand from his perspective, you know, people get greedy. It's a human nature to be greedy, like, or be greedy, you know. He wants money, he wanted money, he got the money, that turned against him, and he got shit on for it, and now he's about ready to retire, or forcibly retire, but the mafia is going to kill him if he retires after a year. Or no, after a week, I mean. He's retiring in a week, but he has a contract with Mafia for a year. And if I refuse to help him, which is the other hand that I really am thinking about, I'm keeping my conscience clean. I'm keeping my person, you know, I'm keeping Bloyd out of trouble. I'm an honest cop, you know. I don't think I really, really want to help him, but I definitely think that they would kill this guy's kids. And like, I don't know, like he's the character's friend, and so as much as I really don't think it's a good idea, I'm gonna help him.
Give him my phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack,
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank. At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once, sometimes with a little pride even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the Mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before the last hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago. That sound right to you?
Oh, man. I kind of regret helping him now, but still. Cause, no, I didn't think I have time to get to the ending. Starting the kill was general, the house cat. You know, I can simply not risk my. No. The hell? Weren't you like 60 stars? Why are you 20 now? I want to give this to him because he's like already high rank, but there was somebody else I was going to give it to, and I think it was the other shift, but start the day. Pick our song. No matter your personal relationship with the city's administrations, your police station is at their mercy. In order to retain reasonable working conditions, you have to send appropriate requests to them. Okay. So, affairs. City Hall. Decisions from City Hall depend on whether they're satisfied with your work. You can send requests every 5 days. The fools in charge of the city may refuse outright or accept only on some of your requests, so only ask for what you really need. Slot officer, SWAT upgrade, request improvement, SWAT team. Send it. Now I'm gonna close this, fire all the. See, I don't want to because I like this guy. This guy's really cool. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. City Hall. Oh, I don't want to, but at the same time, I don't want to get screwed over really hard. Disorderly conduct. Every morning, there's a dirty, piss-soaked bum sleeping at the cafe. The man refuses to go away and growls at anyone who approaches him, scaring all the customers. Wait, what? Okay, so it's ordered by their, like, skill, I think. So I'm gonna send you out, and I'm gonna send you out. I think Chin can do it by herself. Witness looked from window 1. Armed man with a stocking on his head entered nearby. Okay, let's send you. Let's send you. Like I said, I don't want to fire my Black Lake members, and I don't know what will happen if I do. I don't know if something like hella bad will happen, or if it's like meh, you know what I mean? You can run these down all the way to like the last second, so. Alright, a hot dog vendor reports they saw 2 Elvis impersonators grappling right there on the sidewalk. They were swearing in Spanish and beating each other with microphone stands. Ooh. Okay, let's just bring everyone.
Looks like we have a situation.
The shop has 2 exits from which people have already fled. Man, sneak up from the back. No, sneak through the back door. Stick up, man. Oh, wow. You took the caster as a hostage, holding his gun to back off now, or I'll blow his goddamn face off. Man, isn't on you. Quiet, Abdul. The robber goes, don't shoot, please. I just need the money. I'll take a little bit. Yeah, no one hurt. The cash. Hell yeah, good job, guys. Good job. Fat dubs. Alright, so we got a detective thing. So we're having you as our main and you as our backup. An antique Chinese necklace stolen from Bio Lang, where she was on the While she was on the way to the pawn shop. Okay. And then Countryside's gonna take a while. Golden Beast Hunt suddenly changed the rules of the shoot contest. Now a feature that turns so shooting key can send two and really find a smartphone. I think I can send him, and I can send the other guy. Oh, it's a hot day. It's a hot one today, and a lot of people are going for a swim. Last week, 4 people drowned on the beach of Freeburg, and press was on. Please, someone to keep an eye on things. Sent him. I'm gonna run this down like really last second. I'm probably gonna send Stovall. At the gallery expedition entitled "Sex Operation," a gang of youth, people, and ski masks force their way in, begin smashing the user show. We don't need this shit in our city. Wow. This requires a lot of people. Let me. Come on, I need people back. Okay. So Chin, Sama, and Grant proceed. Report. So they caught the offender. Everyone was unharmed. They leveled up. Investigation has started. So me and my husband got into a difficult financial situation, and we're going to pawn an antique necklace, which has been in my family for many centuries. As I was carrying the necklace to the pawn shop, someone ripped the bag from my shoulder and disappeared. I didn't have anything, or I didn't have time to do anything, not even cry out. Mr. Fishman. Dwayne Fishman. The offender was on a motorcycle. He drove down the road, grabbed the bag, and then escaped. And I tried to race after him, but I didn't even have time to see it was a man or a woman. Someone disappeared. I didn't have to. Okay. I couldn't see his face, but he was dressed in a jacket like those other bikers who hung around. Okay, so I got 2 people saying he was like a biker. But she's saying he wasn't on a bike. But anyways, it was definitely not a local biker. They were bald and have beards, but this guy looked... okay. Didn't see a weapon in his hand, just saw him grab her bag and ride off. Yeah, okay, so he was on a motorcycle. He is a biker. Come on, I need hella people back. Like, I want to do that, but it's like I can't. I don't have... Fender escaped. God damn it. Alright, damn it. Starval and Butch. Single competitor you can send to... okay. Now, I might have just screwed the pooch on this. Oh, come on. I need these people back, like, now. Yes, okay, perfect. Boom, and boom. A guard went out for a smoke and saw a teenager writing obscenities on the wall of the building. I chased the brat up the tree. You can take it from here. Okay. Super easy. I'm hoping we don't have another report. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so we have 3 frames now. So I think this is frame 1. No, that's frame 2. This is frame 1. That's the last frame. Recently expelled. Oh, wow. Chinese immigrant recently expelled from university. Okay, good job, guys. Oh, come on. Movie 1, the Ernest really knows a lot about shooting. Todd best thing or two, but so we'll be taking a day off. We deserve it. Hell yeah, you guys can take a day off. I don't care. Vandalism report. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. 300 and 310. Hell to the yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a great time playing our second episode of This Is the Police. It is always great having you along. Oh, wait, what? Looks like tomorrow's going to be a long day. They're more like the first of a lot of long days. Uh-oh. Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us today. I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.